Oh, I need to get rid of my cross-examinations. So here. Boy, that just does not show up well on Instagram, does it? All right, I'm going to go live here. Here. Open show. Mute. Be quiet. There. I am mastering the launch of a whatnot stream. Hey, Bob, you're back. Bob is back. All right, everything is shipped out. I was late because I was getting everything cut and packed and shipped and taped and all that stuff, making sure everything goes out post haste, keeping me on my toes. And now what do I do? Oh, let's first of all, why is this? Oh yeah, the head tilts up and down. Follow me, follow me, follow me. I think that's as zoomed in as I can get. All right. Now let's since I've nothing to do immediately. Oh wait, do I have stuff? Yes, okay, everything's in my bin. Trying to decide what I want to do. What I want to do today. Bob, Four-Leaf, I sent yours out. Bob, I think you already have everything, right? You have your stuff. It's Carl. Welcome, Feely, Kyle. What do you guys suggest I do to sort of start my day? By the way, everybody, I send you one of my cards. Why do I keep getting annoying freaking Telegram? I think people are swarming on Telegram. Digital Spenders Club. So y'all get one of these lovely little cards when I pack up your shipments, letting you know who I am. No, Wonder Woman is shipping. It's still shipping? You haven't gotten that yet? That's crazy. All right. I guess I could show. Dang, sorry to hear that. Well, it's on its way. It's on its way. I'd like to be able to. I mean, the cards are fun and all, but guys, these covers are more fun. Wow, that is so bleached out. Where's my camera control? Let me see if I can find my camera control without messing stuff up. All right, this brightness is way too bright. Oh, auto white. See, it's got auto white balance on. But it's way too bright, isn't it? Am I crazy? Or is that just way too freaking bright? Okay, contrast. Okay, nothing I'm doing is affecting my camera. What the heck? Saturation? Ooh, whoa, there's a difference right there. Saturation. Let's try to match reality. What am I seeing and what am I looking at on the screen? Interesting. Sharpness. Crank it all the way up. Yeah, let's crank up the sharpness. But I can't seem to do anything about the brightness. I need brightness in order to work. But, Herm. All right, well, that's kind of frustrating. Also, I have Drawn and Quartered tonight on my YouTube channel. So if you guys want to jump over there, join me over there. It's Blacklist Universe. And if you do join me over there, I'm going to try to simulcast here for the first time. Amif, I sent yours out today too, so you should be getting that pretty quick. I don't know what that is. Trash. Pretty quickly. Venom. So I'd like to do a sketch cover today. Why is this so bloody bright? I don't understand. Why my brightness control won't just chill out. Temperature. Ew. All right, we have different temperature varieties, but the brightness literally does nothing. I can crank it all the way up or all the way down. It does flipping nothing. Irritating. All right. So you know what? To get this party started, are you guys, any of you interested in a doing a blank sketch cover for a flash sale? Let me try a flash sale. So, oh my gosh, I am getting so many. It's annoying. It's very annoying. Catwoman's still here. Blank sketch cover color. How about if I offer a flash sale for a color sketch cover? So it's normally $250. I think the flash sale is under 200. It's like, I don't know. Let's find out. It would be $187. $187. All right, let's see if anybody wants to bite on a $187 blank sketch cover in color, meaning you could even buy one of these if you wanted to, or you can order one. Oh, I only did it for 30 seconds. I'm an idiot. I was going to do it for a minute, but I guess if you're here, you're here, you know, and you know. So let's do a flash cover. Migs, I mailed yours out today. You should be getting it soon. I don't know how long it takes. Let me do this again, but like with a full minute. Run this flash sale. 1 minute. Well, how do I scroll this over? Because I see it's got a 2 minute. Oh, you just keep clicking over to the right? No? 2 minute, 2 minute. I'm going to do a 2 minute flash sale. So if anybody wants a 25% off, 25% off doing a cover, which means if you've had your eyeball on one of these covers, you can also get that, and I'll just take it out of my bin. I know people have been eyeballing the She-Venom lustily, but Catwoman. You know what I'll do? If nobody wants to order one, I'm gonna start another Harley Quinn or Wonder Woman. So yeah. What do you think? Harley Quinn, Wonder Woman? Well, whatever. How's everybody doing today? I want them all. Well, Bob, I mean, it's a good flash sale, right? I'm gonna grab one. Just go ahead and grab one, and then we'll it's kind of, it's not too far away. So like the 25% off, you did the 2. Remember, I did the 2 for $400. This is actually cheaper than the 2 for $400, right? That's not too shabby. You can get these off my desk, and I can do some new stuff, or you can pick up. It's a deal. Get them. Thank you, Ninja. Yep, good deal. Good deal. I get 10% commission for that. Oh gosh, somebody bought one. Yeah, was that you, Bob? Was that you, Migs? Who bought that? I can't look away yet. Yes, Migs. All right, Migs grabbed the Chun-Li. Let's put his name on it. Me. Bam. Migsy. Migs got that one. Oh, somebody got another one. Who got the other one? And what did you get? Tell me, and I'll take these off. Or are you just ordering something? Who was it? What'd you get? Tell me. Tell me what you got right now. What is it? A secret? Some sort of secret? All right, I'm gonna click away real quick so I can see who bought something or orders. Oh, Ami. All right, are you ordering a new one? All right, dude. Let's just tone down the, the thing. The thing is with the stuffs. I felt a little bit uncomfortable getting so, fleshy. All right. Well, since I have one of these available, I'm going to run one more flash sale and just see if I can't get rid of my last available flash sale blank sketch cover. So, whoops, what did I do? Product actions. Do I have a Spider-Gwen blank? I have. I only have the pink one, man. I only have the pink Spider-Gwen blank. I have a bunch of Spider-Men blank stuff. And the pink one is like, I don't know, it's hard to do any color stuff on it. I mean, I guess I can. I'm going to need some level of... Isn't there any way for me to post pics here? No, I don't think so. Use white paint pen. I mean, that's what I did last time. I wonder if this... I could do a test with this Sharpie and see if I can... I know I could ink over it, I'm sure, but I wonder if I could color over it. Hold on, let me open it up. Which Spider-Man blanks? All right, I have... Let me just grab the whole stack of them here. Yeah. I have Amazing Spider-Man Full Circle, Amazing Spider-Man 25, Ultimate Spider-Man, Superior Spider-Man Team Up, and that's it. Gosh dang it, I am getting so many freaking things. If the back is blank, do a little test in the bottom corner of back of Spider-Ham. What? So those are the Spider-Man blanks I got. This is probably the best one. It's got the logo up here, perfect logo. Or if you like the logo on the side, you can get a longer, slender body. I kind of like the side logo ones because you do have that full size. But yeah, that and then the Spider-Man Team Up. This one has the least amount of space to draw on, I think. So let me know. Let me know. Ultimate Spider-Man then. All right. I will pull that aside. Put these back. Street Fighter, Spawn. That's my spot. The Ultimates are cool. All right, let me move these. What would you like? Mike, you are getting this E-hat not down. Getting yes, E-hat. Oh yeah, fat fingers. How do I translate fat fingers? This what not down? Hey, I can translate your fat fingers, Bob. Awesome. Yeah. So okay. You know what? Let me just get blank sketch cover. Blank sketch cover color. All right. I'm just gonna run one more flash sale just to get rid of this one last one, and then I have to do a new blank sketch cover set. This is the last one I have. I'm going to run it for 25% off just to get it out of here. If anybody wants one of the ones you just saw or wants a new commission, you got 2 minutes. Otherwise, Ami, let me know what it is you want on this bad boy. Wait, why is it running for... Oh, I set the timer wrong. Hold on a second. Stupid idiot. I'm a stupid idiot. All right, let me clock that down real quick and then do it proper. Product actions, run this flash sale. How do I get it to scoot to the right? I'll just do a solid. I'll just do 2 minutes. All right, run flash sale. There you go. All right, now you have 2 minutes. Ami, what did you want on the Ultimate Spider-Man Migsy, bro? I just shipped you the other one. I could have packaged these together, but now you're gonna get your own separate. Migs bought this delightful Chun-Li, which the colors here. when I tilt it like this is more what the colors look like. When I tilt it like this, the light just washes it out, but it's really much better. I sent some pics on Instagram if I could get Space Suit Spider-Gwen with her helmet off. All right, I will check that out on the Grammygrams. Remember, one left at this 25% off sale, and that is ending shortly. So let me go over to my Instagram, see what you sent me. Notifications, messages. There you are. Space Suit Spidey Gwenny. Let me scroll through these. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. Helmet off, Spacesuit Spider-Gwen. Thank you for the reference, dude. It just made life so much easier. You got it. You got it. And Spider-Gwen doesn't have the large. Oh, is the top like? The top is like a metal or something. It's like a busty metal piece. All right, 6 seconds to get the last one for $187, 25% off. Going once, going twice, gone. All right, that's it. Let me put Megs. Let me put yours. I'll just put it back in the box. That's safe enough. And then let me let it out, let it in, let me begin. I'm gonna do. Actually, you know what? Before I start, I'm gonna transfer my lead into. I have this pencil. This pencil, like, as you're drawing, the lead spins. I believe this is the one. Yeah, so it's like the lead. Oh, this is not the lead one. This is not the one where the lead spins. Darn it, where's my lead spinning one? So when you're using mechanical pencils, one thing that sucks is like one side of the pencil flattens and it gets really annoying. But when you have the ones with the lead spins, it just constantly you have a nice crisp tip on it. And I like that. I like that a lot. So, all right. Actually, let me use the backing board to make sure that this is always on a safe, clean spot. Ooh, nice. Mint condition. Mint. All right. Ultimate Spider-Man. Though, if you would probably like some pink highlights, tips in her hair, and probably her webbing design on the pink underarm part, if that's okay. On the pink arm. I'm going to have to take notes, bro. You're making me take notes. All right. Let's see. Pink highlights in hair. How about pink tips of hair? There's an I in hair, I know. And webbing design on the pink underarm. Webbing design on the pink underarm part. Oh, like Spider-Man webbing on the pink. Okay. On pink underarm parts. Cool. Like her normal suit. Gotcha. All righty. Let's I want to leave that note right there. This is for Ami. I'm going to write that down too separately for Ami. Amifka. Alrighty. Now let me think of a good pose. Well, she's in a spacesuit, so sort of a. Do you want her in an action shot or just like a pose? Like. thinking, deep thought, artist choice. You know what artists hate is when they ask a question and then they get artist choice. Oh yeah, I was gonna test my white Sharpie and see if that works as a. Let's do that. Let's do the full curve on her booty. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a full size. I like these side. What do you call it? Side logo covers. Really lets you utilize the space better. Actiony is okay. Oh man, I already just. Nope, you said artist choice. I'm doing a post. Welcome, Chadley. Hey, if you're new here, please do follow me. Follow me. And again, this is going to be only, well, I have my weekly live stream on YouTube tonight, but I was thinking about trying to simulcast it here. Not sure if that's going to be, I don't know. I'm not sure how that would work, but it'd be fun. And I'd finally get Gary Shipman on because Gary hasn't been coming on our show for a long time because he's been doing Whatnot. And I get it. Better to be at Whatnot making money than coming on my YouTube channel to just have fun with your friends. But I am going to try to do both. I'm going to give both a shot. Okay, so this actually, I know I'm just drawing her without the suit on right now, but I'm just trying to get a good feel for her body. Don't take that the wrong way, but you know what I'm saying. Got to get the right feel for that body. For that body. I'm just going to tilt her head a little bit too. How's that? I mean, it's hard to see with that. That's good pose, right? That's good pose. I like that pose. All right, now I was trying to see if I could get this. All right, let me take this pen out. This is going to be a test for me and for how these color markers work and whether or not I'll be able to like knock out parts of logos and stuff with this. Oh, it's oil-based though. Oil-based probably won't take water-based. Oh, it won't, huh? I don't think oil-based pens would take water-based ink, so I'd need a water-based, like a gouache or something, or some sort of water-based paint. And what sucks is I have this, but can you hear that? It dried up. Oh well. That is the problem with water-based paints. Darn. So the oil-based won't work. The water-based will work. I'll have to order something. If you guys know any artists who do that on here and use, I heard was talking to Philip yesterday, and Philip was saying that there's people that use not acrylic, gesso. They use gesso, like from, you know what gesso is? It's what they use to coat canvases so that you can paint on top of them. Oh, this little thing actually comes up off the hip. That's interesting. So there's a little space-shaped doohickey here. And this one goes right up in her crotch. And also around her hips. By the way, if you are new here, please and thank you, like or share or at the very least follow. I don't know how I don't think you can like videos on here. This is not entirely a social media site. But all right, let's see. This goes here. This goes here. Trying to use the. This is actually a great big metal containment suit, which honestly doesn't make that much sense, but you know, whatever. Oh, they have it where it actually comes down first and then creates big metal boobs. All right, that makes sense. So you've got this. I could actually probably design a better one of these, but tis what tis. Amy's back. Amy, I mailed out your art. I mailed out everybody's art today. That's why I was running a tad bit late. Back again. All right, so then this is. All right, I did not design these tubes, just so you know. Not Kazuma, welcome. Welcome, everybody. All right, let me. No, I need to keep clicking through the different references to see how different people approach the things and the stuff. Okay. Well, nope, that can't be right. Yeah, Amy, I'm on the ball, Amy. Hey, what's the discussion going for what we should do for a topic tonight? What did we do last week? I don't even remember. Was I there last week? Or was I not there last week? All right, I'm going to go with the basics design here that they have. Oh, this is designed by Mark Brooks. Brooksy. I know that guy way back before he broke in for real. Way back. I actually published some of his first stuff. It was a book called Atlas when I was at Alias Comics. When I was running Alias Comics, one of the books that I published was Mark Brooks's Atlas from Darren Davis's was it Tidal Wave Studios? Darren was one of the early binders of the Brooksmen. Last show was Bible. Yeah, it's Mark Brooks. I think there was a show last week. Oh, Okay. Well, what's the discussion in the Twitter chat? Man, I need to go wash my hands. I feel like clammy for some reason. I'll be right back. I need a new BRB sticker. BRB. Melissa suggested Folklore. Apparently, that's a new Batman comic out. Well, I'll tell you something. I'd like to do something that I have a sketch cover of because I'm going to try to simulstream here and try doing a sketch cover while I'm at it. So hitting the multiples at the same time. You know what I mean? Now, I mean, trying to hit on all cylinders at the same time. All right. What a great idea. Thank you, Amy. Now, I know she's puffy. She's very puffy. Oh, gosh, I just don't like that she's puffy. I want to be able to draw. Why do our arms have to be poofy? I say, Oh, okay, Brooksy's not making it weird. I call him Brooksy. I'm going to call him Brooksy. They're going into the side of the chesticle. That is actually kind of funny. Brooks made it look like her breasts are being milked. Mark, you naughty boy. It's so funny. So Spider-Gwen does whatever Spider-Gwen does. Okay, I'm not entirely sure what this design is supposed to be. So you've got it going up here, and then across here. So, which means this height has to match. And so then you have a central piece going up here. Which has to go over here. Like that. Or maybe this piece has to go higher because it has a slot. Sorry, I'm thinking out loud, trying to figure out exactly what Brooks was designing here. Does whatever Spider-Gwen can. Who is this character? She looks neat, kind of sci-fi. It's Space Spider-Gwen. Spacey Gwen. Spacey, Spider, McSpider-Gwen. All right. Actually, I'm going to do this based off of Mark's original design, so I'm not going too far afield. Spider-Gwen does whatever a Spider-Gwen can, apparently. All right, then she's got shoulder harnesses up here. Wait, but that's not right, because where this little thing goes here. Am I going too high with this? Maybe I'm going too high with this. Okay, let me re-angle that. Because then it needs another line here. Spider-like being in space, you think? Mm-hmm. And then this. Man, I need to reverse this Spider-Man image that I have because I'm trying to look at it backwards. Sorry for my lack of communication. I'm trying to nail the design of as intended. And that is making my brain think. Think, Mark, think. Think, Brooks, think. All right. Oh. All right. Well, as I say over and over again, if you are new here, please, please, please follow me. This is a interesting choice here. And then another interesting choice here. Marking his interesting choices. I'm sure. See, when I design stuff, I try to make sure everything has intention and purpose. Not saying that Mark doesn't. I'm just saying I don't know what it is. I mean, Mark may have. Never mind. Just interesting choice. Love the curve on the collar, though. Interesting shapes all around. Yeah, and that's a good thing when you're doing design work. You want everything that you're designing to have an interesting shape. Ideally, however, all those shapes should work for a purpose. That's kind of my shtick in design. So, and then Spider-Man has. Like so, and then like a little bit of hair on the flip flop side. Someone's gonna have to explain to me how Spider-Gwen has a spacesuit. At some point, not right now. I don't need to know right now. I just need to draw right now. So this is a crisscross applesauce design, which makes it poofy, poofery. Which means I don't have to worry about it on the inside here, but I can do it on the outside on the side. Um, All right, now doesn't really have a lot of design work. I'm not even sure if this is design. It looks like design on the actual. I'm gonna do it anyways on the actual character design sheet. So I'm gonna put it there, and then another line that goes down here, goes all the way down to the legs. So I have to assume this is actually design. Like that. And then likewise on the other side. This is a fun challenge, Amif. Or Ami. Ami? And then she's got a big white stripe down her leg, which does not continue up. But then she's got a design here. All right. And then sort of space gloves, which seem a little thicker than your normal gloves. So sort of beef up her glovey. I don't know how she's going to shoot webs out of these giant poofy gloves. But I guess if you're in space, you need giant poofy gloves, right? Apparently, you don't need giant poofy leggings, but giant poofy gloves are a must. Sarcasm noted. No room for your giant poofy gloves out here. And then these actually go up this high. All right, so this is actually going to get bigger, like that. I guess space gloves would be poofier because you need to move space rocks, right? We'll just figure out the necessity of the space gloves when your entire midsection, which is where you want to keep the warmest. You want to keep your core warm so you don't die, but apparently in this design that's okay. It must be just a very, very warm latex spandex. Sorry, I don't mean to mock the design. I know it's a fun design. It's actually very cute. I get way too like engineer minded about this stuff. Like, wait a minute, that's not gonna work. It's like my dad coming out of me. Mm-hmm. Follow me if you haven't already. Appreciate everybody being here. Trying to make sure I do my best possible work for you guys. By the way, if you guys have any like artists you would suggest that I follow, I'm always down for seeing what other people are doing in this space. It seems like there's not like too many artists on here, huh? Do people like come and go? Like they'll spend sometimes they'll be on here and then they'll be gone for months or years and then come back. Is that how this works? Or once people are on here, are they pretty consistent? All right, then you wanted pink. Actually, I need to. All right, I need to figure out where my blacks are going to be. It depends on the artist. Some people schedule in advance. Some people just pop in once in a while. All right. Well, I'm trying to maximize growth here, so that's why I've been on like almost every day except Sunday. I don't do anything on Sundays. But I want to get to a point where I have 1,000 subs. It's kind of my goal for first steps here. I don't want to be some guy that just pops in and has, 100 subs and just leave it at that. So that's why I'm asking everyone to sub or follow, however you say it here. I know it's sub. I know it's sub. I know it's follow, but I always say subs because of YouTube. You get used to that sort of thing. So let's see. Let's here. It's funny. The one side of her arm is like. Well, I guess it's not really thin, is it? Well, I'm gonna draw it thin anyways because it matches her legs better. Let's just bulk this out a little bit. So it's. So Ami, what made you choose this this costume? For a little butt shine here. A little moonshine for the moonshine. Cha-cha-cha-cha. Like here. And like here. You said less skin. Oh. Oh, that's nice. I know, but I like why the space Spider-Gwen costume instead of the regular Spider-Gwen costume. Spider-Gwen's covered. And I appreciate you thinking of me like that, man. I really do. Something new. Haven't seen anyone really draw it. Oh, okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, I'd never even seen it before. Fun new challenge for me. What's up, Soljan? Ooh, speaking of which, I should listen to my Solzhenitsyn. Gulag Archipelago, Chapter 6. All right, and you wanted the webbing. The trick on the webbing is in the coloring because it's a light blue webbing with pink. So I'm going to have to do all that pretty much just in color without crossing the streams. Bum, 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 ba-da-da. Bum, 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 ba-da-da. Doo-doo. How's this? Sorry, again, sorry about the washing out of the light. It's just so... I can't adjust my brightness or contrast. It's really irritating. All right. Let us begin the coloring. So this is probably not the right... No, something a little more pure blue. Like that. All right. All right. Fun part. Do, 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 do. If you guys got any questions for me, I do have quite a history in the comic book industry. 33 years being a professional comic book illustrator. I think other than like Marat Michaels, Buzz, and Rob Liefeld. Well, no, Philip and Jeff, they've been pros for a long time too. So it's really not a very large community unless you guys know of other people. And Gary Shipman, he's a professional artist. I don't think he's ever worked at Marvel or DC. That's kind of my... I'm not saying he's not a professional because he never worked there. Or wait, did he? I know he did stuff for like Disney stuff. So Gary's the real stuff too. But it's not a huge community of... Did you work on anything with the Moys? No, I don't think I have. Good guys though. I knew him from like the con circuit and whatnot. and Facebook back in the day. I know Marat. I've known Marat and Rob for damn 30 years. Good long time for those two. And then Buzz I've known for probably 10 years or so, I think. All right, where's my bright Gwen Pink? Where's my Gwen Pink at? That's not it. That's not it. No, that's not it. Wait. No, that's too dark. Too dark. Oh, now I've got a Gwen Pink in here somewhere. Oh, wait, is that it? No, that's not it. Is that it? Ooh, that is so very close. All right, I can't find a slightly better contender. That's the one I'm going with. Oh, there's more fresh ones. Oh, wait, what's that at the bottom of my box? I need a more organizable box. This is terrible. Oh, brother. I can't even reach it. No, that's orange. Poppy red. Actually, that might come in handy. I'm so terribly disorganized. Well, none of those are going to help me anyways. Some oranges. I like to do that pink. That pink was pretty darn close. I just like the one. I want to get like super duper superciliously close. Where's my other box of colors? I've got my old colors here. Oh. Let's see how that looks. No, it's cranberry. That's not right. It's another red. There's another green. Yeller. Oh, it's not a flesh tone. Deco pink. Carmine. Salmon pink. All right, one of those is going to have to do. Oh, wait, what is this? Ah, it's dried out. Darn it. That is some really fun Foley, though. Foley? Foley. What is Foley? What do you mean, Foley? Let's see how this looks. Oh, that's a contender, isn't it? That one or... Oh, these the same color? No, they're not. Wait. Pink rose versus... Ah, they are both pink rose. That's funny. I have two different pink roses. Actually, that's pretty close. I think that might be my pink. Yeah, this is just too dark. All right. I'm going with pink rose. I'm going in, boys. Boys and girls. To fill in all these little goobas without making a mistake. Chimera. Back in the day, artists just had two colors, black and white, and by gum, they liked it. Back in my day, artists just had two colors, black and white, and by gum, they liked it. It's true. It's true. It's true. And they didn't have to wear these far-flung zoom lenses. Wearing these zoom lenses makes everything easier. Welcome, by the way. If you're new here, please follow me and help me grow my channel to some significance of note. My goal is to someday beat Rob Liefeld here. Just kidding. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. But I hear Rob does like crazy streams on here. He just like sells stuff hand over fist. But you know, he's got that huge fan base. Whereas I have a fan base out there, you know, doing the #1 digital comic in the world for 5 years. Had to build a fan base, but those people don't know where I am. They don't know how to find me. And so like I'm out here in the social media world trying to find them. Like, hello. Because that wasn't in a time when, like Rob and Jim and a lot of the old guys, they came into comics in a time when Marvel and even DC, they were pimping their artists. They were like making their artists front and center. Wizard Magazine was out making stars, rock stars out of the artists and stuff. And then after they took all that fame and all that glory and they abandoned Marvel and DC, frankly. Marvel and DC both, they like stopped promoting artists. It like put the kibosh on turning artists into rock stars. And that was sad. That was a little bit of sad. Not that I want to be a rock star. I'm just saying. It's like I came up right behind those guys, but all the gas had been let out of the freaking gas had been let off the stove, or however you want to phrase it. Let out of the balloon? The gas got let out of the balloon. All right, that works. Yeah, it works. Oh, also, I spent, you know, a good long time never being just on one. All I ever wanted was to be on one comic book for years to build up that fan base. And honestly, it didn't happen. I mean, I was on X-Man, and then like I was on that for a while, and then the whole X office shifted into Grant Morrison's freaking playground. So they canceled everybody's book. Well, they didn't cancel it. What they did was they did a complete retool of all the X office, this what they'd call the second tier X office books. So he came in, kicked everybody off of all of their books, and I ended up going over to DC and working on Adventures of Superman. And I was on Superman for a while. It was like the teams were like me, and then Ed McGuinness was on the adjectiveless Superman title, I think. I think Doug Mankey was on Action Comics. And who was the guy? There was one more on Team Superman at the time. It was like we had 4 Superman titles. And I was on Adventures during that stint. Oh, who was it? He was kind of cartoony fella. Oh, my brain. Who was that? Who was the cartoony guy on the other X-Men, on the other Superman book? Anybody help me out here? So you had 2 more cartoony guys, Ed and that other dude. And then you had 2 more sort of realistic guys. It was me and Doug Mankey. Why can't I remember his name? Then I moved over to JLA to be Brian Hitch's fill-in guy, and Brian needed a lot of fill-ins. Bart's or Bog? You know what? Hold on. Let me grab books. Joe Kelly, Doug Mankey. Who was it? Let me see. I can just find his mine. Oops. That's Doug. That's him. Who is that? Who are you, dude? I still have pages from this series. What the heck? That's me again. Come on, where is the... Credits, please. You kidding me with this? Are you kidding me with this? Oh, okay. Well, you've got... All right, you've got the first credit page on that one. You got my credits. That's me right there. So where is his credits page? Oh! No, this is that Doug Mankey. This is a Doug Mankey chapter. That's Doug. What the heck? Where's his intro page? Oh, here it is. Onak. No, this must have been a fill-in artist. Duncan Rouleau. He was the regular. So it was Duncan. Yeah, what'd you say? Bart or Bog? No. Yeah, it was Duncan. I don't remember Todd Knock being on here much, but Duncan Rouleau was the other regular guy. So Duncan, Ed, me, and Doug. There's another one of mine. Oh. Batman coming out of the grave. This was fun. I love Joker. Joker's a fun character to play with. I got to play with him, but in Superman instead of anyways, that's getting away from me getting my work done here. Duncan Rouleau. All right, I remember his name now. Dang it, now my hands feel all schwitzy again. So when I touch dust stuff, my hands get feeling like that. I hate the feeling. Coming out nice. Thank you, Bob. I'm going to try. I'm going to try. Where's my white pen? Where is my white pen? What you drawing? I'm doing Space Spider-Gwen. This is a commission, so it is not for sale. Spacey Spider-Gwen. Where's my stupid whiteout pen? I can rhyme now and again. I'm going to try to knock out this variant edition stuff so that I can ink over it. This pen does decently at doing this. This is a water-based ink, but it's not like perfect or ideal. By the way, if you are new here, I know I say this all the time, but the people on whatnot cycle through very quickly. It is like a Comic-Con in that sense, where people just hang out at a table for a little bit, go to the next table, see what's going on over there, come back to this table, say like what was going on up there, you know. But if you are watching and you're new and you haven't already followed me, then I would ask you very kindly to do so. All right, let's let that dry whilst I ink this part over here. Mike, I just got my pencil back for cover. I am having done. It's oh my cover. It's probably an apt analogy. Ah, yes. Wait, I just got my pencil back for cover. I am having done. Oh, is oh my a like an anime or something? Isn't that right? Risque. Oh my. Oh my. Gotcha. So it's most anime. Get it? Get it? Oh, I kill me. I kill me. If you're old enough to get that, you're my generation. Ha! I kill me. Do 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 do. It's an homage of Archie 50. I didn't get any Archie comics. Now I'm gonna go white here. Let's see if this works. That is dry. See, it's not perfect, but it's not horrible. It actually looks better in real life. That white really kind of. Well, let's just say it's not perfect. I'm gonna have to figure out a solution. I want to be able to cover over titles and whatnot. And then this little ringy-doo. Oh, this little spot right here is pink. This little sucker right here. wonder if this is moist at all. It's not bad. Okay, let's get rid of some of these extraneous lines on her face. I don't want to lock in pencil lines with markers. I hate that. So I was asking earlier, but I'm probably a different audience now. Who else do you guys know who are actual professional, like Marvel, DC, Image, pro guys who are actually on Whatnot, besides Buzz, Marat, the Moys, Rob? Was Fryga ever on here? I know Marat's the one that told me about this site like years ago, but I never sort of dove in, you know what I mean? Not what I mean. You know, I'm going to start with pink cheeks. And pink nose. Maybe I'm asking the wrong questions. Do you guys even care if someone was a professional? Or do you just care about the art? No wrong answers. There's no wrong answers here. But I am curious. I'm curious. Do you guys actually care if someone's a professional comic book artist or no? The Moys. Yeah, the Moys. The other for a day. So first shot I've seen. Oh, right on. I guess you're already following them. I appreciate that very much. Where's my light blue? Is that my light blue? I'm gonna do a little bit of a light blue eyeshadow here. My avatar is by Jeff. Awesome. On Whatnot, I think sometimes you discover new people first, so you wouldn't know if they were in the industry or not at first. You just discover them because they're live streaming, and you're like, oh, look, I live streaming. All right, no, that's not clown makeup, people. I hate how washed out this light is making my art. It's like I need. Oh, that's a good thing. I can cover the light. Kind of. No, that doesn't work either. Arg. Arg, I see. Let's see if what's my best flesh tone color for a young lady's face. Almond milk is probably not it. No. Oh, that's a good one. All right. Well, then let me ask you, does my thumbnail with, obviously I'm promoting the fact that I am a DC Marvel artist and I've done stuff you probably are familiar with. Does that entice people here? Or should I be trying to strike a different chord? Just trying to figure out what works best and how to utilize my CV to best advantage. Not a mine. Oi, not a mine. Or is it just like putting, because like, what is it, metal something or other? They just put up these beautiful pieces instead of like, I know they've done professional work, but instead they just put beautiful artwork up on their thumbnails. Of course, they do auctions, I think, so it's like they're trying to entice people to buy their latest stuff. I'm just trying to entice people to follow me so that I can get to the point where I can do some fun auctions and they'll be worth the time. There's nothing worse than doing an auction and it like sells for less than your buy it price, you know. I mean, it's fun for fun. It's not fun for if you're trying to make money. So, but that's why I'm asking you guys. I was asking yous for your informations so I can get better at this. Yeah, they put their thumbnails more of an example of what they're doing. Right. And is that better or worse than trying to promote, hey, I'm actually a professional and you should just come follow me and see what I'm doing, that kind of thing. This could be an entirely merit based system, which I'm not opposed to. I just want to know the rules and what works. Mm. Examples can definitely help. Always good to know the type of work they do. Yeah, I was actually looking at their you know how they do like tonal work. I love doing tonal work, so I was actually thinking about maybe doing a. I don't know how it sells. I haven't been paying attention to their sales or anything, but I love doing tonal work. I might crack one of those out just for giggles. Sorry, guys. This is obviously the most important part: getting the face right. You don't want to spend all this time on a drawing and then screw up the face. Jeff and Phil set their quota more nights than not. Sell out of their quota more nights than not. Yeah, Jeff was saying he does by quota. He just does as much as he can do in that night. He doesn't take anything more than what he can do that night. I get that. I'm not sure. I mean, that's not a bad way to go. Except that he doesn't stream every night. So, well, I guess he has other stuff he has to do. I think that's not too bad. They've been on for some time here, so they got their regulars. Yeah, and that's what I want to do is build up an army of regulars. I got a handful of you who hit every stream. I appreciate you guys very, very much. You don't have to be buying every stream to be watching every stream, and that's good for me. Like, wow, her hair is really yellow on Brooks's thing. I'm gonna go a little more natural blonde here. And so, like I said, I'll be crossing streams tonight, trying to figure out if I can do this and Drawn and Quartered, which is my weekly Wednesday live stream on YouTube. Where me and some of my artist friends get together and draw one topic, compete for your legend on YouTube. Actually, let me go with the other tip. But you guys can just watch it here, because if I can co-stream it, I want to do it here and there, and it might be sort of an interesting new thing for you guys, because you know, most people here are just focused on selling stuff, which I get. That's the point of the site, and I love it. But it might be a little more entertaining having stuff taking like bids, not bids. Well, I don't know. Maybe I could auction that. Taking orders and stuff while I'm actually doing a live stream just to have fun. I don't know. We'll see how it works tonight. That works. And then let's do. How bright is this? Just want to do something a little teeny tad darker. And the thing with blonde hair is I don't know how to make this obvious, but blonde hair isn't usually just one solid color. There's streaks of, and this happens naturally. It's not like they just do this in salons, but there's streaks of darker and lighter blondes. I think it depends on how much the hair is in the sun. Don't forget the pink tips. Oh, thank you for reminding me about the pink tips. All right. Let me go back in with this. Oops. Looks like you can call multicasting on whatnot. It says YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch are supported. Yeah, I have my own way of doing it because they want you to go through OBS, and I've been having a little trouble getting OBS to do my stuff the right resolution. So what I do, I discovered this on accident, is that I will start my show on my phone and then share screen, and then oops, drop my pen. And then turn off my phone, and then my shared screen becomes my main screen, and I can use stream from here, and it's streaming from my actual camera, which oddly enough at the same time my other camera, or my StreamYard, which usually won't allow me to use it while I'm streaming from something else on the same camera, it's like it doesn't recognize it. So I don't know. I think I've stumbled on a cheat code that lets me multi-stream, so I can do all my multi-streaming on whatchamacallit, just on streaming. Oh, that pen is super dry, but it works. Well, it works. That's what matters. That's what matters, is that it works. Ooh, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. What do you know? What do you know? What do you know? Now I can go in here, pop some purples, get some shade moving, grooving. Do, 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 do. Mm-hmm. 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 Scary area right there. Let me see.
No, no. You need to get out of any other class.
It's interesting you didn't ink first before you marker. Oh well, because my markers will drag my inks out. It'll pull from my inks, and I don't like that. So it'll give me like brown, not brown, like black, gray smudges where I don't want them and stuff. So yeah, this is kind of a necessity that I do the colors first. Otherwise, it's a lot easier. It's a lot easier the other way. If I think a lot of the guys, because I use real. I use India ink, right? I use traditional tools, and I think if I was just using Copic markers, it wouldn't be an issue. Fairly certain that's the case. I think that's what the other guys do. But I like using traditional tools. Call me a goofball. I don't know. Call me what you like. But I'm a I don't know, man. I just love traditional tools, so I don't want to do that. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, one and all. Welcome to my whatnot ball. Oh. Coming out all right. Can't complain. All right, now I know it's gray, so but I'm going to use a dark blue. Actually, I'm going to use a lighter blue first. No, you know what? I'm going to use dark blue first, and then I'll drag out the darkness. Darkness imprisoning me. Drag the darkness with the light. Would you do original characters? Yeah, I did one last night for Amy. So the simple answer to your query is yes. Looks like Prismacolors just got here. Correct, Jim. Correct. I use them, the Prismacolors. Actually, I use whatever I got. I use Prismacolors. I have a couple of Copics, but usually it's Prismas, and I have some Blick colors actually from Dick Blick. Just a handful of those, but those are all right too. They're not. I mean, they're not the world's greatest colors, but They work. Sorry, I missed the answer just now. Yes, I do. I do. I do. No, we didn't just get married, but yes, I will do original characters. Dick Blick is still good. I love their studio pencils. Yeah, these are great. I mean, they're cheap and they work. You know, it's just alcohol markers, so I don't know if there's any significant difference, but they work for me just fine. Is it 5 o'clock already? All right. I might have one more slot after I finish this. If anybody wants to pick one up, I can run a flash sale. I've done flash sales today. So normally $250 for a full color sketch cover. But I can run a flash sale for my last available. There we go. Run a flash sale. Just do it for 2 minutes. If anybody wants to pick up my last available, I have lots of covers to choose from, so don't worry about that. That'd be it for today. I wouldn't have any more time until I figure out how I'm gonna do drawn and quartered tonight. Anybody here new discovering me for the first time today? I'm pretty new, so I don't imagine that's much of a stretch. Not much of a stretch, eh? But if you don't know whose I is, my name's Mike Miller. I am a 33-year professional comic book industry veteran. Now on Whatnot for the time being. Till my ship comes in and I won't have time to do this. Welcome, Teddy Ball Game. I got talked into illustrating a comic. I'm not doing it digital. So what paper do you like? Yes, I'm new also. You got talked into it. How'd you get talked into drawing a comic book? You didn't want to draw it? I use Strathmore, Bristol. I use I think it's called Vellum. It depends on what you like for toothiness on the paper. I like something that's got a tiny bit of tooth, not completely smooth. So vellum is my jam. This pen's running dry. You're dry, mister. Plate finish. I'm going to add a little bit of life to this pen and just cut the seal here. This is a cheat for those of you who use markers and you hate it when they dry out. Break the seal. Open it up. See that? There's actually still plenty of tone in there. There's plenty of actual ink. What you need is a bottle of alcohol, isopropyl alcohol, and just 8 or 9 drops in there. Juice it back up. Put the cap back on. Let that alcohol work its way into the tip you're trying to use. You remember, you don't want too much alcohol in there, because then you get drunk. No, because then you just it's too much. Too much is too much. That's all I'm going to say about. That's all I'm going to say about that. That's all I have to say about that. Why did you expect me to say plate finish? There's something about plate finish. That's bomb. I've been running tattoo ink in it. My big tagging markers and calligraphy pens works good. Tattoo ink? Is tattoo ink alcohol based? Do people get drunk while you're tattooing them? I thought about doing some tattoo art, but I'm not tattooed. I don't like that they I do have a tattoo. That's why I don't tattoo, because my tattoo looks like a big mushy thing because it's stinking 35 years old. And yes, I know you have to take care of your tattoos. You have to get them redone. I don't want to get it redone. I want to be a walking testament to what happens if you don't get your tattoos redone. It just reminds me of my uncle when I was a kid, and he had tattoos from, he was a SEAL in Vietnam, and he had like a panther on one arm and what was on the other arm? Like a skull with a snake around it or something like that. But by the time I knew him, actually, it wasn't even that far off, because I knew him in the 70s. But even by then, it was mush. It was like they were just mushy things. But don't let me dissuade you from your career if you're a tattoo artist. I use plate finish for pencil portraits. Assume the vellum would waste your nibs. Thanks for the info. Well, I ink. I use nibs, and I use brush. So nothing hurts brushes. If you know anybody who likes this kind of work, please tag them and let them know, or not share with them, however you phrase it. However you, what matters, phrase that. I believe it's just share. But yeah, let them know. Let them know, let them know, let them know. Open, you stupid pen. Trying to get a blend in here right now. I might need to put a little more alcohol in this bad boy and get him a little drunk. Also, I like this chisel tip on the Prismas. Over the sort of the brush tip of some of the other pen options you can get. Do you use the clear blenders? I have one out for black and gray, red and blue separately. I do too. I don't know where my clear blender is. I have one somewhere out there. I've got a blender. I just don't know where it went. So you got a channel here too? I take it from all the art talk. I do. I meant like the chisel tips. Oh, yeah. Especially when you're blending out of the color just with a sort of a dry brush. You know, like this. Like just blend out of color because your pen isn't fully soaking wet. You can do that with the chisel tip way better than anything else, I think. Do. I think this still needs more ink though. I need more. There. More alcohol. Drink deep. Megsy's back. What's up, Megsy? Meg's like, you don't have to call me out every single time I show up. All right, do I want... Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm on date. I'm on the date with the yellow. Oh, should I do it with the green? Ooh, I was going to do a bounce light. I'm going to do a little bounce light here. With green. Now the back of this is supposed to be white, but it's going to be green now because it's bouncing. But not all of it, just the stuff on the side. This. There we go. Is that it? Do I need to do anything else with the Blix? Do a little there. Oh, wait a minute. Is I supposed to go out another? No, I don't think so. I might need to change my pencils there, though. Where's my good pencil? There it is. I need to go all the way. And I have to erase that line in the middle. Nobody's going to see. That little line in the middle is not there for you or me. All right. Oh, you know what? I'll do a... I need a warm or a cool 20%? 20%. Any other questions from the peanut gallery? Happy to answer all. Anything? Do you usually attend any cons? I haven't done cons regularly in a while. It's been a lot. It's been a good while, actually. I am doing Heroes this year. 50%. I don't want a 50%. 50% is too much, isn't it? It's too much, right? 1991, you started illustrating professionally. I was stuck on Akira then. Seems like that's when things were changing on your own chosen genre. Well, professionally in comic books, 1992. I was illustrating professionally, like other stuff, but it wasn't comic books. Oh, that's my 20% cool gray. Another one. PM109. I have two of these. So slightly off on your timeline, but not by much. Light Carillion blue. I'm gonna give a little hint of blue on one side of these. Yeah, I used to do San Diego every year. Actually, there was a while there I was doing like cons every month. How many cons did we do, Oli, in a year? Like we were doing a lot of cons. Oli was my con buddy. I kind of got him into it. And now he's stuck doing it as a career. Sorry, Oli. I'll be there. I'll be there. Oh, what do I do with that? Do I just go dark? Do I just go dark? Or do I do light? I'm going to go light. Okay, have fun inking out of that. All right, that is fun. That's fun, isn't it? Let me do a little drip of true blue. Sprinkles of true blue in her eyes. There we go. That we go. All right. I think I'm done on the coloring side. Oh, wait, no. Because this hip. There we go. There. Now I'm done with the coloring. All right. Buried in colors. I'm being encroached upon by all of my colors. Colors. I am a nightmare walking, psychopath talking. The jungle just a gangster stalking. Quick as my fuse, red green, live or die by the colors I choose. Colors. All right, it's 5:22. So I don't think I'm actually going to have time to get to a second one today. This is actually taking me quite a while. You know what? Before I start inking, I'm going to go wash again. Iced tea. You mean this? Oh, you mean iced tea, the colors, yeah. All right, I'm going to go wash my hands before I dip into any ink. So be right back and follow me. Alrighty, time for inks. Before I do that, I am going to run a quick flash sale because after I'm done with this, I have nothing further on my plate besides my own stuff. So I'm going to run quick blank cover sketch. Last one I have in this bin. And I'm going to run it as a flash sale. 25% off the normal price of $250 for $187.50. So here we go. If anybody wants to grab the last one from this bin, let me know. I have plenty of different covers to choose from. I have like 100 different, not 100 different, but I have like 100 covers. So I've got plenty, if you're so inclined. Colors. Live or die by the colors I choose. Just a Scotia water to that. I think my ink's getting thick over the years. I need a napkin, por favor. What's up, Rob Squatch? Yeah, Bake 68. Welcome. If you have not already, please follow me. Trying to build this channel up. Build up my follower base so I have a more consistent show experience. That would be lovely. Thank you. And I've been getting stuff done post haste, so if you do order something, you should have it relatively quickly. My existing buyers should be able to agree to that.
This one's probably
all right. I like doing these better than the cards. I'll be honest with you. I feel like the cards like cramp me up. So tiny.
Yeah.
Tiny.
Hello? Okay.
Gotcha.
Hello?
You mean you followed me? What do you mean gotcha?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Are you lonesome tonight? I'll follow. Thank you very much, Chris.
Oh my God.
Shall I come back again? Tell me, please, are you lonesome tonight? Mhm. You know, this probably would be faster if I just started using marker pens that don't bleed if you color second. I have done that in the past. I've done entire, like I did DC Universe Online Legends. I think I did that entire series with multi-liners, topic multi-liners. So it's not like I've never used markers before. I just kind of I shifted and did things different times in my career. So I just come back to the original tools because I love them so, and I like the lines they get more. It is really more about the outcome than it is about the process. And I don't think you can manage to get the same outcome with markers. It's not possible. Not saying that it's any worse or better, and I'm not digging on anybody that uses markers. Like I said, I did it for a while. Series, in fact. But it is definitely different. Shall I come back again? I like the Psylocke blank in the bin. Oh, you like it? You want it at a discount? I just want to get rid of this last discounted one I have. I have a 25% discount going on flash sales, so I can run that discount if you want. If you want to pick it up, I'll just give it to you. I'll give it to you at the 25% off. Oh wait, the Psylocke isn't a. Oh, that's just a drawer. That's not even a cover. I should already said it. I'll do it. I'll do a 25% off for that if you want. I'll just have to figure it out.
Can you hear me? I get.
I'd hate to renege on a thing just because that wasn't. I got what you were saying wrong, or my brain doesn't work right.
Press R to ragdoll.
My brain. My brain.
What do you want to do? Easy, medium, hard, extreme. Okay.
Extreme.
You gotta go backwards a little bit. Oh, it might stop. Oh my gosh!
Tell me please, shall I come back tonight? Oof. I need a lip here. Something to keep me. All right, I'll just try this. Yeah.
Nutty funny, like. Look at that picture on the right. You want to go down the hole? It doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah, I should do a full color Psylocke.
I wonder if you can actually fit in there. Wait, don't move, don't move. Oh no, you actually sat down. Alright. How do we get out of here?
See what happened there? I don't know if you guys even noticed, but you see how that got a little thicker right there? It's because my hand, I'm on the flat surface here, right? And then my hand dips down the like eighth of an inch thickness of this comic book, and it's like it changes the angle
Get in here.
Almost looks like a short-handled scroller, but shorter, like a pinstripe brush. Now it's a Raphael. I think it's a size 2. I think Raphael's sizes are a little bit bigger than the Winsor Newton. So, like a Winsor Newton, I'd usually use a Winsor Newton 3. But I think, and it's been a while since I bought a brush, so it's hard for me to give you a guarantee. But I think it's a Raphael Series 2, or not Series 2, but size 2.
You're like going to it.
Oh, still waiting to get a piece. Cool. Hey, thank you, Chris. Shall I come back again? Yeah, take your time. No rush from me. Shall I come back tonight? But that is the one disadvantage of, well, not the one, but it's a disadvantage of working on covers, is that moment where your hand falls off the edge of the paper, because it's not just paper to paper flat where you're not going to notice. It's like an eighth of an inch, and it doesn't sound like much, I know, an eighth of an inch, but it's, when you're like doing precision line work, an eighth of an inch is a big bump. A big bump for me.
We barely made it out this one.
No one here gets out alive.
I think you're going deeper. Yeah, you go. Oh! Oh, wait till you get to the hard part.
There we go.
Are you in the impossible part? No, it's not.
There we go. Let's see. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, without. Get in there.
So the crazy thing that only really brush inkers know about this, it's really weird, is it's not by feel. You can't brush ink by feel, because you don't feel the brush hitting the paper. It is all through what scientists call proprioception. That's having an awareness of the things around you and how, the distance of a thing from you. Scientists have a name for these things. And being aware of how far your paper is from your hand. I mean, I know you're using your hand and you're using your eyes to see it, but it's like there's more to it than just what you can see. And not trying to get all metaphysical on you or nothing, but scientists name this stuff, so proprioception is not a hoogie boogie. Wiggity.
Who's this lady above me?
Gary Shipman, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, I'm getting shoved down the hole by the lady. Gosh, get out of here.
Gary, I'm gonna try to do a
Go.
drawn and quartered while I'm doing Whatnot
Why
tonight.
don't you get under me?
You want to come on and try to do it too? You can have your Whatnot streaming
He's pushing
And
it up.
beyond drawn and quartered. And try to promote your Whatnot channel. What do you think, Gary?
Woo. Yeah, you're gonna suffocate and you're gonna like it.
Shall I come back again? I'm sure all you Whatnot regulars are familiar with Gary Shipman. He does very regular streams here.
I can't.
He's an old
I don't
friend.
remember how to get through this one.
Emphasis on old. Haha.
It's a lot. Oh, there you go.
Ooh, that's my stomach growling. Can you hear it? Tell me, please, are you lonesome tonight?
Listen me up. They get in that hole.
Gary, you're not answering me. I feel offended.
Really? Really? That doesn't work on all of us. I think my avatar's too thick. Just sucking it out this model. Make this so much harder. I'm here.
Thanks again for the information. Jinx Sink says, I dig your style, by the way. I seem to overdevelop my line work. Are there any rules, like a percentage of black versus like? There's no rules. This is art, man. You do what you like. I mean, there might be rules, but I don't know. I don't know of any that I'm breaking. There are rules.
Oh my God. Come on, lady. Come on, lady. I changed my app.
So I believe this needed to be aligned as well. One thing I do notice when I'm doing these color pieces is that when I do color, I use less line work because the color does so much of the heavy lifting already. When it's like stuff that I'm trying to
possible, but it's so
trying to
hard.
express when I'm doing black and white work.
I think it's not possible.
I don't have to express it. If I'm doing it in color, I don't have to express it in line because it's already there. The information's already there, and I don't have to overwork anything. So it is kind of a different beast.
That's how I did it. You need to hit some forbidden tag.
No, it's looking not bad. It's not looking bad. What's up, Four Leaf? Four Leaf back. Back again. Also, you can't add too much water to your ink on this paper because it'll bleed. This paper is not tight like Strathmore. Strathmore has a tight. I think it's how the water is how the paper is pressed. The Strathmore paper is much tighter, so it allows, it can hold water. You can even watercolor on it without the paper just bleeding all over the place.
No! It's not the game.
Am I too far out of scene here? I can tilt my camera down a little bit. I really tend to ink like right up in my face, so it's sorry if I'm doing that. Time is at 5:46, so I have about an hour and change to get started. Or we haven't even figured out what to do for drawing quartered tonight. I wanted to do a something that will allow me to work on a blank here, and have it be a topic for tonight. So it won't be Spider-Gwen. Shall I come back again? Thunderbolts. That's an idea. I don't think I have any Thunderbolts covers though. Man, that sucks because I saw one at that comic shop and I'm like, nobody's gonna want Thunderbolts. But I have Avengers. I could do Thunderbolts and then just do an Avengers cover.
Yeah.
What do you think? Thunderbolts tonight, Gary. The same night every Wednesday for the past. How many years has it been? We've been doing Drawing Quartered. I know you have a show at 7 o'clock, but you can do your show and do Drawn and Quartered. That's what I'm trying to tell you. How? That would work. Oh, you mean the Avengers cover? How, you ask me, Gary? How? So what I do is I start my show on Whatnot. I have my StreamYard already going, right? This is how I'm streaming right now on both. I have my StreamYard already going. I turn my Whatnot on from my phone. I use my phone to stream. Right. So I use my phone to... Oh. Well. Gary. But you don't use your phone to stream on YouTube, right? Right, Gary? You're not YouTubing with your phone. Continue. Well, what I do is I start the stream from my phone, and then I go to my Whatnot on my computer, and I click stream from here. And when it starts streaming from there, I just turn off my phone. And I'm already streaming from the same camera that I'm using StreamYard on. And for some reason, StreamYard doesn't boot me. Like, you know how sometimes StreamYard's like, oh, you can't use it because something else on your computer is using your camera. But it doesn't do that with this for whatever reason I don't understand. So I'm on Instagram, How to Draw Comics, and X right now while I'm streaming this on Whatnot. How's that looking? I feel like I want to boom biddy doom doom that in a little bit. Boom. Get you. We get at you. We get at you. We get at you. Look at you, Demash. Shall I come back again? So you are not using your phone as a cam? No. I'm using my webcam. I kind of stumbled into it. There's no instructions on how to do that. I just kind of discovered that when my phone, I was streaming like from my phone and sharing my other screen, and then my phone died, and the other stream stayed on, and I'm like, wait, what? And then so I went to my thing there. I went to the thing there with the thing and the stuff, and I hit stream from here, and it was just my webcam. So I was like, dang, rock and roll. I might be able to finagle this to work all the time. That's supposed to be pink. Hold on. I gotta fix something here. Pink rose. This is the one. All right. There we go. So that's what's that. If you are new, if you've just stumbled into my channel, please, and thank you. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Shall I come back again?
Show me the.
What are you using to hold your webcam? I have a setup. Don't you already have a setup like a gooseneck or something, Gary? Or do you always use your phone? Surely you haven't always used your phone. I can't really show you what I'm using to hold my webcam because it's currently holding my webcam. I have a setup for my phone. If I use a webcam, it is for Facecam. Ah, gotcha.
Oh yeah. It's not really proximity. It doesn't live at distance. Though. Yeah, or radio.
Shall I come back again?
You.
So, whatnot is why you haven't been coming to Drawn and Quartered, right, Gary? It's not because I smell or anything, right? Yes, you need another setup for your webcam. You don't have a gooseneck? The gooseneck was like the first thing I bought when I started streaming. I needed something to hold my cell phone over my artwork. And then I got one for when I started using the. Oh no, it wasn't for my cell phone. It was for my webcam, I think. Shall I come back again? A what? A gooseneck. It clamps to your desk and then it holds your camera or your setup. No, no comprendo, mis amigos. Got it. Been doing whatnot during D&Q. I understand. It's more important to make money than it is to hang out with your friends. We know what you mean. I get it, Gary. I get it. But now you know you can do both. I don't know. I'm just going to experiment with it tonight and see how it goes. I don't know. Maybe it's not Maybe it's not the ideal situation, but tonight we experiment with the Whatnot DNQ stream. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, DNQ is my weekly drawing stream on my web, my web channel, my YouTube channel, Blacklist Universe. So I'm going to be trying to do a simulcast of that here, so that I can, you know, like I say, build my channel here at the same time that I'm hanging out over there. Maybe even pushing some of those regulars over here.
That.
I have an arm that mounts to my desk that holds my phone. I don't know how to make it hold my webcam. Did it come? Is it a clamp on the other end? When I first started using my gooseneck, the one that had the clamp on the end, I would clamp it to my web camera, which was not very stable. But if I remember, it did work for. Let's say it worked in a pinch. Much like black magic ink, it'll work in a pinch.
Right. The forest.
Or not black magic. Yeah, Higgins, black magic, right? It'll work in a pinch.
He was right here. Ran up.
Gosh darn, this bleached out color on the freaking camera is killing me. I don't know how to fix that.
Yeah. I already have one. I like that.
If anybody else has any questions, comments, concerns, let me know.
Open up.
I wonder if I should just leave this stream up while I'm figuring out drawn and quartered. Just put a "I'll be back" sign up. I'll be back. Shall come. Spider-Gwen, a real astronaut. Mm-hmm.
Food.
Micah, you didn't eat all that beef jerky, did you? Micah. Kid's got his headphones on, which means I can't tell if he's ignoring me or he can't hear me.
Right?
All right.
Really?
Now.
What? Let's look at the last game. They just walk in the flare and they set on fire. Oh, there. Watch it, buddy. Watch it. We got it. Hit. It didn't work. Whoa.
And how can I freaking stop this bleaching of the light with the light? It's really annoying.
Too much cloth.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ba bum bum ba ba bum ba bum.
Right click. Oh, I'm getting hungry. No, I don't think so.
Hungry. I'm got hungry.
Nice. Oh no. Water bucket clutch? On my way. Hey, what? No.
Wow. You're gonna figure out how to mount your webcam. Rock and roll, Gary. You do it. I think Gary misses hanging out with us. Oh my gosh, I think that's it. Oogie Boogie Man, join. Welcome, Oogie Boogie Man. I don't know. I'm dying with this freaking oversaturated.
Squeeze in there.
Super annoying. You know what I need to do though? I need my. There it is. There it is. I need to shape this. Oh my gosh, it doesn't even, you can barely see it. You can barely see it. I can see a little bit. All right. Dang it. I kind of want to ink the lines around those, but I'm afraid of messing them up. I'm going to do some erasing. Get rid of as much of this. Oh, I forgot to do her hand. Oh no. Okay, hold on. I'm an idiot. I am an idiot.
Go.
First of all, let's get a good point on it.
What is this guy doing?
Let's draw some lines on it. And let's finish this glove.
Whoa.
So you can't even see that there's green on here on the camera. That's crazy. What is with my camera today? I may have to stop the stream before I jump back on later so that I can do a some experimentation with getting it right.
Chat, this isn't good.
This exposure is driving me bananas.
Ow!
Like B-A-N-A-N-A-N-A-S, bananas.
Come here! Is that?
There we go. Let's do some choop, choop. See, this is where I start going in and just adding more details that I probably don't have to add. But I will anyways, because it's what I do. And now I change the angle of your camera or light to eliminate the glare. I don't know that.
This looks like adventure.
Hey, where have you been all day? Thank you. I'm going to do this. Although it's not quite as bright for me now, so it's like a little harder on the eyes for me on my end.
There's a lot of them.
But it does look better on the TV. On the TV. That's how old I am on the monitor. Yeah, I think I need to do that. Well, too late to discuss it. I have to do it because I just started it. It's thing. Once you're in, you're in. Commit to the bit.
In there.
Once you're in. Commit to the bit. Committed to the bitted. By the way, thank you, Jink. That did work.
What's he doing in there? Doesn't matter.
Of the handful of you who are here, I know I repeat myself about this all the time, but I'm going to until I have 1,000 subscribers. Please do follow me here on Whatnot if you have not already. I'm on my slow trudgery journey to 1,000 subs. I don't even know where I'm at right now, but I know it's far, far away from my goal.
Oh!
But you are the followers that I want. People who will just sit there and watch me draw and enjoy it and then want to support me if they like my pieces.
Yeah, no, bro. Oh, yeah, let me watch that. It's called Side Effects.
Totally unnecessary, but I did it anyways. CWC Collectibles, welcome. Right. Now that is drying. Do my erasing. think that face came out pretty nice. Make sure everything here is dry before I run a freaking eraser over it. Well, that took about an hour longer than I had suspected it would. All right, let me close this and do some of those necessary highlights, like in her eyes.
Wait, they won't attack us, right?
And
We're Sigma?
her lips.
Oh, never mind.
And little
Sigma.
metal bits here and there. Actually, I don't even know if that's metal. An extra little couple doohickeys on this part.
No bridge.
I never knew streaming drawing was as difficult as it is. Yet I've yet to figure it out. But I started tattooing in 1995. I know the glare. That's how you knew. That is how you knew.
Bye-bye.
What else am I doing here? Anything else I need to hit up with the little white highlight? I don't have to overdo it or anything. Just I can do a little thing there.
Ow!
And there.
That hurts a lot.
I know if you like tilt it like this, you get a little bit closer to what the. Maybe get it out of the direct light. That's weird. What the heck? Why is it still doing it? Oh, there it goes. Chills out.
Can't see it.
Turn the light off. See what happens. Well, that's closer to what I see. But man, all right, you guys are gonna have to wait until you see the scan. The scan on this is gonna look so much cleaner than just this. So, anyways, it is 6:23. I got another show at 7. I gotta start my show at 7. So maybe I'll just leave back at 7 sign up so I don't have to start another one. What do you guys think? Should I just do that? Back at 7. And then I can put this away. Bag and board this bad boy. This is for Amifka. But dang, I think that came out nice. I think he's gonna like it. This is his. I'll put that on the back. Oh, you like it? All right, he's here. Cool. Yeah, thank you for this, dude. I enjoyed this. And I think I got, man, when you see the scan, her face, the detail on her face, the coloring is something so much better than you can see via whatever the heck is happening with my camera. So I'll get a good scan in and send it to you. But until then, I need to go eat something and figure out what we're doing for Drawn and Quartered tonight. So, all right. I did it! Gary! Yay! All right, so be right back. Let's see. Let's
Maybe
get a
pick
good
that.
dark.
That's-
Back at 7.
Ooh, big boy.
7 p.m. PST. All right, we'll be back then. So thank you everybody for being here. If you want to just, I mean, you don't have to stick around, but it's only half an hour, so I don't feel like starting another stream, doing a different stream. So I'm just going to leave this one up. All right, so I'll leave that on, and I'm going to end my StreamYard stream. Where's my StreamYard stream? That's not it. That's not it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, wait. No, that's this one. All right. 6 comments. You streaming on Abstract yet, Capo9? No, I am not.
I'm on the strap.
Mike, not 1 hour behind today. All right, ending here. Bye, guys. I'll see you on Drawn and Quartered later.